Hello, gorgeous. Welcome to the weekly palette. This week we'll be having the last palette of the autumn palettes. Thanksgiving is later this week, and then I think it's a good time next week to switch over to winter. So as usual, I have everything on my face except my eye makeup. And this week's palette is Rimmel Magnif'eyes Spice Edition. And I'm going to do two looks for us again this week, but I'm just going to do, rather than like a transitioning from day to night, I'm going to do two completely different looks. And basically what I'm going to do is concentrate my first look to these colors and concentrate the second look to those colors, with the exception of this, which will be all over my lid. So let's get started. I don't think these have any names, so I'll just have to show them to you as I do them. And so I will start with that one, which is, you know, a nice flesh tone, which I'll be putting all over my lid. Okay, these are definitely flaky. Today we had crazy weather. We keep having crazy weather. I was supposed to take Richard up to the VA for his, trying not to let that go too crazy, for his yearly eye examination, and the weather was so bad that they were canceling school in Memphis, so they figured, well, you know what, if it's that bad, we just probably shouldn't even be driving in it. Okay. I think it's pretty natural that for the crease, this is a mixture of mattes and satins. So I'm going to go with this nice warm color here, which is a matte for the crease. So anyway, it's been, I know I've complained about this before. I can't figure out what brush I want to use. I want to use this one. Crazy year as far as the weather has gone. Not much of an autumn at all. Okay, well this is nice pigmentation on this, and I'm not getting any fallout now because I'm just pressing this in. Maybe it's also because it's a smaller brush. I was getting, I don't know. I think it's the way I was using the brush. Now I realized that was causing all that fallout. So if you get this, just remember press. Don't go back and forth, because I'm having a lot nicer result here. This is not really a terracotta. It hasn't got too much red in it. It's a nice warm brown. I guess you'd probably, in artist lingo, call it a burn umber, I guess. If you didn't see my video last week, look, Ma, new teeth. I think they're a little crooked. I don't know. When I go back after the first of the year, I think I'm just going to ask them what they think. Okay, so far I like this. I'm going to go with this sparkly white here all the way on the end for right up under the brow. Watched a movie last night, an older movie called The Young Lions that had Dean Martin and Montgomery Clift and Marlon Brando. Almost 3 hours long. It was a World War II movie, which Marlon Brando played a German. Did very well. I think it was just a bit too long. I don't know. I never got into it to the point that I thought I would. And I don't know if the fault was with the movie or with me. I honestly don't know. Okay, I am really liking this. It's one shade lighter and one shade less yellow than the one I put in the crease, and it's got a satin. So I'm going to put that on the lower lid because it's really pretty. I'm in a position where most of my favorite brushes are in the wash pile right now, so I'm having to use brushes that I don't use very often, which is probably a good thing. I might discover I like some of them more than I realized. Yeah, this kind of a sandy color. This isn't really a good brush for this purpose. Let me get something a little fluffier. I mean, you know, everything's going on, but not as well as I'd like. There, that's a little bit. Okay, that's got a nice shine. Last with this, I'm going to take this kind of brick red here, put a little pop in the outer corner, and I think I'm going to use that crease color for under the eye instead of giving myself a case of red eye. Pink eye, I mean. Oh, you'll find this interesting. On my lips, when I did the Too Faced gingerbread palette, I had the gingerbread girl lipstick or lip gloss or whatever, melted matte. Well, I went ahead and bought the gingerbread boy. That's what's on my lips. And this also smells like gingerbread. I haven't tasted them to see if they taste like gingerbread. I don't want to find out. It might not be vegan. Okay, yes, I will put that color I used in the crease under my eye. It's a good brush for that. Yeah, that's nicer. That's a little nicer. Ooh, that's nice and warm and really pretty. I'm gonna blend. Okay, let me come in close. There, that's better. Okay, so that's it. That's the first look. And unlike what I normally do, I'm going to go wash this off and do a complete change. I mean, I'm just going to wash off my eyes, not my whole face, but I'm going to do a complete change for the second look. So I'll be right back. So hi, I'm back. Old Gray Eyes is back. What I wanted to do was present myself a challenge. I even gave myself a clothing change. Basically, even though I consider this to be an autumn palette, I mean, you ladies with cooler color eyes, you know, want to wear autumn colored palettes too. And I thought I'd give myself the challenge of cool eyes in an autumn palette. So I'm going to use from there down, which I consider to be, if not cool, the cooler end of this palette. So this is probably going to present a challenge like I had when the one time I dyed my hair black. And it wasn't like dark brown black, it was like blue black. And it was for play, and I think it was that color for about 6 weeks. And nothing I had looked good on me anymore. I couldn't wear anything at all. So anyway, but I am going to start by doing the same things. I'm going to put this flesh tone right there all over my eye. I'm going to put the white up under my lid, and then I'll proceed to make some sense out of that other end of the palette. My eyes are now very red from having put those contacts in. Contact lenses and I just don't get along. I don't know, maybe regular contact lenses are better than they used to be. I don't know. Although, I mean, I think these colored ones, you're supposed to be able to phone in a prescription or send them a prescription. These could be prescription lenses. I don't know. And they're supposed to work for 3 months. So it just, I don't know. I'm not good at putting stuff in my eyes, maybe. That's it. Okay. Because not only are they gray, they're red now. But anyway. All right. So here's going to come the challenging part. This is still pretty darn brown. So I'm not going to use that for my crease color. I'm going to go down here and use this kind of taupey purple at the end for the crease. And then this is kind of it's almost a rose gold. I don't know. This one looks a little more cinnamon, and this one looks a little more rose gold. I think I'll go with this one for the lower lid. And then I'm going to try this. It's a brick red for the corner, but it's not as yellow brick red as this one down here was. You see what I'm saying? So I'm hoping that will work and I don't look like a freak. We'll see. But I do feel sometimes when I'm doing these looks, it's like, great. They're going to look great if you've got pale skin and brown eyes and brown hair. What about the rest of you? So maybe this will help. Yeah, it's definitely a taupey purple. It's the coolest thing we got in here, though. Oh my. Looks like I've got a black eye. Okay, I'm gonna keep with my game plan. Okay, I'm gonna put that kind of yeah, kind of rose gold here in the lower lid. I got the wrong brush for the job again. I need to wash my brushes. Okay, this one looks on the eye a lot darker than it does in the pan. Or maybe it's because my eye is gray. It's looking so dark. Okay, actually, I think I'm going to use that color for under the lid. Okay, I don't know. I will put that red in the outer corner, I guess. That brick red. Actually, I think I'm going to put it and deepen the crease with it. I feel like I've got a lot more makeup on than I normally do, but I bet I don't. I bet it's just because of the different color eyes. Okay, I'm going to blend, and maybe that'll help. Okay. I was going to put on, change the lipstick to something not as warm. Okay, I'm going to come in closer. This is so weird. Those of you who wear contacts, I mean, am I crazy or just feel like you've got something in your eye? Okay. Well, I think I did succeed in making a cooler look than I did with the brown eyes. Part of the problem is when I took off my eye makeup, I think I ended up taking off some of my foundation around here. Yeah, it feels like I got an eyelash in my eye or something. Anyway, that's it. I may do this, I may not, just depending on how it feels putting the contacts in. They're really weird. I mean, I like them, but I don't. You know what I'm saying? I changed the blouse and everything, y'all. Anyway, I hope you like these looks. This is different than usual. Love y'all. See you next time. Bye.